Today it is the 25th of May 2025, and we know that on the 25th of May it is Africa Day, meaning May becomes the Africa month. So we are going to do a short lecture on Africa Day so that people know what is Africa Day and how did Africa Day come about, what is its meaning and its significance, and why are we commemorating or celebrating Africa Day. So stay with me as we do that, guys. Importantly, guys, before we get to that, please remember to subscribe, guys. Remember to comment, like, and share. Also remember to join. It's just 12 rand per month to join, to become a paying member to the platform. Also remember to provide us with the super thanks, guys, so we grow the platform. Those are the ways you can support us in the process of growing this platform, guys. We need these black alternative platforms in the onslaught of the white owned platforms that continue to perpetuate an anti-black narrative. So it's important that we try and contribute in the strengthening of the black platforms or the black voices that seek to promote a pro-black message for the total liberation of black people, or total liberation for Africans. So that's a plea I'm making to you guys. My name is Tebos Kosana. The name of the platform is The Agenda, guys. Okay, let's get to just have said that today is the 25th of May. We are commemorating Africa Day, or we are celebrating Africa Day. You can go to the comment section, guys, and tell me, what do you guys know of Africa Day? What knowledge do you have of this day, Africa Day? What does Africa Day mean to you? Please tell us, what does Africa Day mean to you? Do you see any significance of us commemorating this day? And why do you think it is important for us to do so? If you say, well, you do not see any importance or significance of us doing that, please tell us the reason why. Okay, let's get to this. As I've said, Africa Day is celebrated annually on May the 25th to commemorate the founding of the Organization of African Unity. The Organization of African Unity, OAU. How many of you know for OAU? Because, guys, it's important that we know our history. Hence, I'm saying we need to build a platform like this one that I'm building. Because this is the kind of history that you hardly get from the established, what you call the mainstream media, or even from the platforms that are white owned. So it's important that we build our own platforms that can ensure that our history gets told the way it's supposed to be told. Because even when this history is shown in the mainstream media or the white-owned media, it is mostly distorted. You see. So as I've said that the Organization of African Unity, OAU, now known as the African Union, it changed in 2003, yes, into the African Union, from the Organization of African Union, which is OAU, that has changed to AU. So I'm going to give its brief history and its significance, as I've already said, guys. So the history of Africa Day, date of origin, it was the May 25th, 1963. The first time that this day came into existence, it was on the May 25th, 1963. Known as the Africa Day was actually known as the Africa's Liberation Day. Because remember, in the early 60s, it was when the African countries were attaining their liberation from the European colonizers. You see, so the place where the first meeting took place, it was in Addis Ababa, in Ethiopia, right? And of course, there's an interesting history about Ethiopia. Because remember that Ethiopia, on it's got its own interesting history. That it is the only, no, not yeah, it is Ethiopia and Liberia that were never colonized in the African continent. So in terms of that event, the 32 African nations came together on that day. There were 32 countries that came together on that day to establish or to form the Organization of African Unity, which is what OAU. You see, we know now currently Africa now has what, 52 countries, right? So by the time, it was 32 countries that came together to establish the African the Organization of African Unity, OAU. What was the purpose? The purpose was to promote unity, right, and solidarity among African states, to coordinate cooperation for development, and to rid the continent of colonialism and apartheid. That was the purpose. So now, while still talking about the purpose, do you think that this Organization of African Unity, which later became AU, African Unity, managed to achieve this? Let me hear your view in the comment section, guys. Do you think that the OAU was able to achieve this purpose, which was to build solidarity among Africans? Do you think currently as we speak, do you think we've got that solidarity amongst ourselves as Africans? And also in terms of the development, are we able to coordinate our development as a continent as a whole? And also to rid the continent of colonialism and apartheid. Have we managed to rid the continent of colonialism and apartheid? Because we know there's what now we call neo-colonialism. That colonialism has come back under different means. You see. So in terms of the transformation, it's okay, in 2002, 2003, in 2002, the OAU was replaced by African Union, the AU, which has broader objectives, including political and economic integration, peace and security, and promotion of democracy and human rights. See, so now we're talking about the AU, African Unity from 2002. In terms of these objectives, it talks about political and economic integration. And out of 10, we were to score them on this one, the one of political and economic integration, how well do you think the AU has managed to do? And also the peace and security, out of 10, how much would you score? And promotion of democracy and human rights, how has the AU fared on that score? Why does Africa Day matters? Why should you care about the day? It celebrates African unity, recognizes the shared struggle of African countries for independence and sovereignty. It honors Pan-Africanism, reflects the ideals of leaders like Kwame Nkrumah, Patrice Lumumba, Molimo Kambarage Julius Nyerere, Thomas Sankara, who championed a united Africa. Focuses on African development, a reminder of the continent's challenges and achievements in areas like education, health, peace, and economic growth. Promotes cultural pride. Celebrations often include music, art, fashion, and food that reflect Africa's rich cultural diversity. And I think that's very important in the issue of culture. Because a people without a culture, it means those are people who have been uprooted from who they are. A people without culture, it is a people without an identity. It means those people do not have an identity. So how is this day normally celebrated? There's normally there's government events where there'll be speeches, parades, and educational seminars. Then also there'll be cultural activities such as concerts, art exhibitions, film screenings, and traditional performances. Then there's also Pan-African solidarity. Messages of unity are shared across the continent and by the African diaspora globally. In your view, guys, how do you think we as Africans, as the African people, we should celebrate or commemorate this day? Do you think we are doing enough justice in terms of ensuring that African people know about this day? Ensure that African people know why this day exists. And African people know that why should they care about this day? And what does it mean to them moving forward with their lives? What lessons they can draw? Lessons that can be useful, or lessons that will be useful for them as Africans, as they chart their way forward in their journey of life. So do you think we are doing justice to it? Or do you think the day has lost its significance because of maybe how we celebrate it and how we commemorate it? You see, let's have that healthy engagement in the comment section, guys, and hear what you guys make of that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe. Remember to click on the notification bell so each time I publish a video, you get notified. And also remember to comment, like, and share. And importantly, also remember to join to become a member. You can contribute 12 rand to 13 rand per month. And also remember to provide us with the super thanks so we continue to strengthen the channel and ensure that we provide this type of education and platform for us as Africans to be able to talk about our own issues, about issues that affect us, and ensure that we're able to attain total liberation as the African people. Amandla izwe lethu ma-Afrika.